guys! So I'm here today to do the January favorites. I'm going to get started. The first thing I want to talk about is the Daily Defense Matte Moisturizer. This is by Image, so this is a medical grade product. So you have to go to your dermatologist, or you have to go to somewhere where they have like a medical spa, somewhere where they do that kind of stuff. The reason I really like this is because it is a matte moisturizer and it's for oily skin, and it also has an SPF of 30, but it doesn't have that crazy flashback, which I really like, and it also helps keep me matte. I have been trying loads of different oils and all that kind of stuff, and I kind of set this on top of the oils sometimes just because the oils I find are super beneficial because they're helping your skin, but then I want something so that I'm not like a grease face all the time. So that's why I'm really liking this. The next thing I want to show you is kind of two together. That is the Miracle Blur Oil Free, and then also the Face Atelier Matte Spray. This stuff together. So this one, there's been loads of reviews on. Basically, it just kind of goes into all your pores, clears everything. If you have any fine lines, if you have wrinkles, anything like that, this will just kind of blurs your face. I've done half and half my face just to kind of see if it does anything different, and I've also tested like a few other ones, but whenever I need like a guarantee my makeup's not going to look funny or anything, I always go back to this. And this is again the L'Oreal Revitalift Miracle Blur. So this one here is like a setting spray, but it's actually supposed to do the same thing as this. And same with the filling in your pores, it mattifies your face. And first off, I was doing this wrong. I bought this like over a year ago and I was doing it wrong. I'd put it on my face and I'd look in the mirror and I'm like, oh my God, I look so wet still. Like it looked like I had more oil on my face. However, if anyone's tried if you guys have tried any of these mattifying or anything like that, this does have silicone in it, by the way. So if you guys have ever tried anything like that, how it just, the feel of it, it's basically like spraying this on your face. That's what this is like. But if you want double the protection, I find them both to work amazing. Like just, you'll still have to blot after how many hours? Well, I still have to, but I think it could be because I'm testing out loads of different products right now. So it could be because I'm constantly putting so much stuff on my face. But this one I got at the, oh my goodness. I'll look on Instagram and see if you guys are interested in it. It's in one of my posts from Instagram a while ago. It's, I think, White Rabbit Beauty, and it's an organic line, and that's where I purchased mine anyway. And they were so sweet to order from. They shipped like super quickly, and they left me like a little like note, and it's just, it was really, really sweet. So yeah, that's the Face Atelier. And then, oh, this was another product. This is the only reason I kind of moved on to this. So this is the Model in a Bottle. This is the new bottles. I finished this up. I love this. This is what I normally use. I've tried the Urban Decay setting spray, and that maybe I'm using it wrong, like with not setting long enough like I did with this one. But this one I like it because it's like, if you are guaranteed that you have something for a long day, your makeup will be set all day. I've been having some really long days, and this, I love it because you spray it and it's just, you're guaranteed your makeup just doesn't move. So that's an awesome one for me. I'm gonna have to do a repurchase. I've used this for, oh, I don't even know how long, probably a few years, and it's the matte finish. And then this one, I just thought I'd throw it in here. It's not something I usually throw in, but this is the C&D Sticky. So this is a base coat for doing your nails, and I have been loving this. This is a sticky base coat, so it basically is supposed to stick, and then the nail polish, it's supposed to help it last longer, and I love this. I've been using that. And the other thing I kind of like about it is it actually, when you take off your nail polish, I've been wearing a lot of funky colors, and instead of like staining your nails, it actually like takes it right off, and it makes it easier so it's not like stained around the nail, which is something I really like, because I kind of stopped wearing, like I'd keep purchasing nail polishes, but I wouldn't necessarily wear them. I'd be like, okay, I'm gonna wear it, but I never took the time because I was always thinking, oh God, I have to take them off, and it's weird. But yeah, that's what I was doing. Another thing I want to show you is this Deborah Lippmann. It's called Swagga Like Us, and this was phenomenal. A girl I follow on Instagram, Melissa, she's like Lip de Nude or Lip de Nude, something like that on Instagram. She has like the most amazing style, and she had this one day and I ordered it the minute I saw it, and I've been loving this just for my skin tone. If you're around at NW 40, 45, anything like that, it almost like blends into my skin tone, which is weird because, you know, it doesn't, but it does. Like it lasted about 5 days on me, which is crazy for nail polish because usually nail polishes does not last that long on me. And it has a cool iridescent color to it, but it worked amazing. And it's not a color I would normally gravitate toward, but it worked. I loved it. Okay. Another product I want to talk about is oops, where did it go? Ooh, this is called Eye Envy. This is by Eye Envy, and it is a lash serum. I've been really loving this because I had eyelash extensions for about 2.5 years straight, and some people have said if they're not, like when they take their eyelashes off, that their eyelashes don't, that they break and all that stuff. But being a lashologist myself, I went to a really awesome school where the girl was actually quite particular, like so particular on how you do everything, because the number one thing was the safety for the eyelashes. And I love it because my lashes are still as full as ever. And one of the things she tells us to do is like do an eyelash serum or use an eyelash serum. And this Eye Envy, you cannot tell my eyelashes are still super thick without having eyelash extensions on. And I am going to get more lash extensions because I don't like not having them, but I thought I'd give them a break for a bit, and this stuff though has been phenomenal. I've tried this, I've tried Latisse, I've tried there was another natural one that in one of my previous videos that I talked about. I don't really recommend the other one. I forget the name of it, so I was just looking over there to see if I had the bottle, because sometimes I save stuff to show you. But yeah, if you guys are interested in what that product was, I'm sorry, I can't think of it off the top of my head. Just forget all that few seconds I talked about, okay? Okay, I'm gonna move on to my favorite my favorite foundation, which is down here. This is the Dior Skin Forever, and I have been loving this. My color is hard to tell. Oh, number 50. And this has just been amazing. If you like the Naked Skin by Urban Decay or the Guerlain that I talked about, this has a very similar coverage, and I just have been loving it. My skin, like whenever I'm wearing this, I get so many compliments. As well, if I take a picture for Instagram, like of makeup stuff that I'm testing, I take a lot of photos. I never end up downloading them all the time or uploading them all the time, but I do so that I keep track of it basically. So I'm like, okay, this one worked good, this one didn't. And that one, whenever I did that, I actually sent a picture to my cousin because I was like, holy crap, my face looks airbrushed. It's just, that stuff works amazing. I love it. Another thing that I've been loving is the Lip Slip by Happ for bedtime. Oh my god, this is just so nice. It smells delicious. I'm trying to find, I don't see the name of it. It just says One Luxe Balm, so I'm assuming that's the name of it. The smell is phenomenal. The only downfall that I find to this is that I have to like stick my lips in here to get the product, because it is kind of not waxier, but it's a little bit harder to get on. Maybe I'm just because I'm still in the top part of it. Maybe that's why. Like there's a little indent in there, but it's not. Maybe that's why. But this stuff has been just great. I am a serious lip addict junkie, like for lip balms and that. And that one has just been great. One fail I will say with the lip balms is the, did I bring it? It's actually one like this, but you get it from Sephora. The balm, I actually have talked about it in a few, the Rosebud Salve, that's it. So the Rosebud Salve is phenomenal. I love it. I had loads in every area of my house, but I've been branching out. But the one in the container like this, I do not recommend it. I had it and within not even 2 weeks, it smelled gross. I don't know if you guys remember like Clarins, sometimes after like about a month, 2 months, they'll start having a smell, sometimes longer, but they are, the one that I got from I'm trying to think the name, Rosebud Sap, that one, I actually had returned it because it was so stinky within like, literally like, I think it was 2 weeks at the most. And the girls at Sephora were just like, I'm like, look at this, I just got it. And so anyway, that was a fail for me. But this one I'm really liking. It's my favorite night balm, it's called. And this one I got at the Bath & Body Works, and it's C.O. Bigelow. I think that's how you say it, I don't know. Maybe this is it. And they have such awesome, I was never venturing out from that Rosebud salve from Sephora that you get in the tin, but I finally kind of ventured out after I can't forget, I forget everyone's name on here, but I was watching a girl's video and she talked about it, and I picked them up and they are phenomenal, like phenomenal. I'm in love with this stuff. And they have such great deals. You can get like buy 3 get 1 free, or buy 2 get 1 free, or something like that, but they always have great deals at Bath & Body Works. So then my next one is the Clarins. This is a number 2, and I love this. I'm actually wearing it right now with number 23 Makeupforever lipstick, which is another favorite, but I do not have it here because I have it downstairs in my purse, and I'm too lazy to go get it. So this is another favorite. I've been loving this balm. It's just super moisturizing, and I love it. Being in Canada, it's like minus 30 here, sometimes with the wind chill, like up to minus 50. It's crazy. So I like, you're gonna see like lip balms constantly on me. So yeah, that's another favorite. There is one fail I want to talk about, and this is called Label M Restructuring Style Dust. So this is very similar to basically just a powder. You put it in your hair, and it just kind of supposed to mess it up basically. And I think they're called like Dust It powders, or the other ones that I have, but this one was so like it looked like you have severe flakes. I've tried so many other brands and they are like nothing. Like they were, I mean, this was nothing compared to those. Like they were just horrible. Like this one was just horrible. Like it's seriously, I had such bad flakes, and this is when I still had the caramel and blonde hair color, and it just, I had to like, I saved this specifically to show you guys to like, do not buy this, because it was just, oh my god. I literally would put some in and then I just kind of mess up my hair. And it's if you don't want to dry your hair or don't want to wash your hair, or if it gets really oily, you take it in and it just kind of soaks it up. There is, you guys can actually, even just a heads up for yourself, you can actually make it yourself. Now that I come up brunette, again, one of the things is you can actually just use either a salt shaker or something. If you want to get fancy, you can even use one of those like spices and put not chocolate, cacao. You can either cacao, cocoa, whichever one you like, and the preference, like you can use that in your hair and just sprinkle it, and it's going to be like a brown color, and just do the same thing. It's basically the exact same as this, but your hair is going to smell delicious. It's not going to get oily, and yeah, just a little heads up if you guys want something different. So yeah, that was Label M, and I do not recommend that one. Okay, 2 that I'm like super in love with. This is the Makeupforever. I posted this in my haul video. 28E and 20E. I'm wearing it today a little bit under my eyes, which you can't see because the sun is going down now. But these are phenomenal. This was in the new section, and they're $12 for the set in Canada. So it's probably like $8 or something in the States. You guys get it a little bit cheaper than us. But these are just the most amazing brightening brightening liners. Similar, okay, so you know those Anastasia Brow Wiz pencil? It's very similar to that. You can use it as a liner, but it's kind of like a chubby stick as well. This is the other color. And either one of them intensify and brighten your eye like crazy. This is like, has been one of my favorite products. Any girl, like if you guys get a chance, these are amazing. Also, the other thing is like Rimmel Scandal Eye. They're very similar to that, but these ones are just like, if you can get a higher end brand, why not? And it's such a good deal. Like they work phenomenal for brightening up your eye, and oh, I just love these, love these, love these. And okay, so another favorite is my banana powder by Ben 9. This has just been, or Ben 9, I mean. This has just been an amazing product. I was off of it for a while, and off of it, like it sounds like I'm a drug, like I was off of this one for a bit and moved on to something else. But I was trying something else. Like I was using the, oh, why am I just so forgetful today? I was using a different setting powder, basically the Rimmel Stay Matte, that's what it was. And that one's nice too, but now that I'm back to this, I just love it. Love it. It's just great. The Lorac Tantalizer. So this I picked up, and I am loving both of these. I'm actually wearing them both today. One is a little bit more of a bronzer and the other is a highlighter. This was great. This was on when they were clearing out the stuff, so I believe I got this for maybe $7, maybe, like might have even been cheaper than that. Amazing. And now this clear Anastasia Clear Brow Gel. Wow. This is my second time. I had it a while ago and then I stopped. I had some like cheaper ones I was using up and from Maybelline, and they just do not compare at all. This is just, I will not buy any of those other ones again. I will strictly stick to Anastasia Brow Gel. They are amazing. Your eyebrows do not move. They just have the perfect brush. It's just phenomenal. And my favorite palette, Lorac Pro. I picked up another one because they're on sale. If you guys are interested, they might still be on Sephora. I was looking every day and I picked up Spotlight powder or highlighter and some other stuff from them because it just, this is phenomenal. I love it, especially for this baby pink blush. Oops, I just flipped you off there. Phenomenal. This is my favorite palette. I think it's more for that blush and for this matte shade, and this is nice just all around the eye for a nice smoky eye. It is a little bit darker, so, and this I like for, it's just a beautiful crease color. And then I use this pearl on top to just brighten the inner corner, and you can use it just on the Cupid's bow if you like. Just phenomenal. Love that too. And this one, I was actually just going to ask you guys. I got this like a year ago, I think, as one of the bonus points. It's called Urban Decay Afterglow Glide On Cheek Tint. This has been phenomenal as well for me, but I'm wondering, do you guys know where they sell this? Because I haven't seen it at our Sephora. This is it here, and it's obviously, it doesn't go on that pigmented, but this is just beautiful. I find it to be quite similar to the Chanel blushes. This is in Quickie. Yeah, I've looked online trying to find a larger size, and I haven't had any luck yet, but I'm really liking this. And one of my other amazing love is this Chanel. This one is in affinite, I don't know, 65. Anyway, it's number 65. This is it. It's beautiful. It's kind of a baby pink-ish color. Well, actually, no, it's darker. I can't even tell you because it's a little bit dark in here. But this has just been one of my favorites. There is another one, but I didn't put it in here because I couldn't find it in my drawer. I have a lot of new ones of these that I bought. Some are a little bit of fails for myself because they're a little too bright, and the girl at the store, when she tried them on me, they looked really good there. So, but I think because she put loads and loads on, and then when I got it home and looked, I'm like, it was just way too, it just doesn't work. Some of those colors are a little too bright for me. Oh my goodness, another favorite has been the Tarte Smolder Eyes. This is very similar to the Clinique Chubby Sticks. This is the most golden color. I put this all over my eye, and oh my god, it is so pretty. It is just the most gorgeous brown. I'll put it up here if you guys can see it. See that? Like, it's just, and this is the color right here. It's so gorgeous. Just, oh my god, it's so pretty. I'm loving that. And actually, I'm just gonna check the name. It just says Smolder Eyes. Oh, no wonder I like it. It's in rose gold. This is, yeah, it's just phenomenal. It's just, honestly, I've been loving liners and just putting them all around and then putting just a light brown in my crease, and it's just beautiful. So another favorite has been the, losing it here, the Naked 3 palette. The colors that I'm liking the most is, I think probably common in everybody, is the Trick, and let me see, I use Strange just as the top of my, I like to highlight and stuff like that, and then I've been using Nooner the most just for a blending color. And I've played with Blackheart a little bit. I wasn't as crazy about that, but I used it more as a dark liner one day. And yeah, this is just beautiful as well. Love that. Okay, this is one Richly Honed. This came out in last year's MAC collection, or 2 years ago it had been. And it's a pro sculpture, and I use it to do any sculpting if I'm doing any contouring. And this is just phenomenal. I use this, and then I use the, if I'm going to use a powder, I'll use these two right here. Usually I use the darker one, which is this one. And I'll just check the name. I think it's called Shadester, but nope, it's called Shadowy. And the other one that I use, sorry, trying to get it out. I can't get, it's stuck. Okay, here we go. It's called Definitive. And the way I sculpt, I actually have a video, but I concentrate most of the darkest in this color, and then I kind of pull it up forward, but I concentrate most of it in the back, and then I just kind of pull the rest forward. And I usually go a little bit higher because sometimes it does kind of go down a little bit. And yeah, I concentrate most here, and then it kind of comes forward. That's how I do it anyway. Those are my all-time favorites. And then another one I really like is, I just wanted to show you for my brow powder, is this one here, which is almost gone actually. I did pick up another one, thankfully. And this is in Cork. This is just for my eyebrows. I use them when they were lighter, and also now that they're darker. That's just a favorite. And the Shadow Insurance has been something I've been loving for my eyebrows. It's been eyebrows for my primer. And the reason I really like this is because it kind of gives a tiny bit of color, but not enough, but a little bit. And so if what I use is that, and then I use this brush right here, the MAC 195, and what I do is I just kind of go underneath here, and it makes it basically makes your eyebrows a little bit more crisper, but not harsh, like not drag queenish. And when you want more drag queenish, which is another lovely style if you guys like that. Oh shoot, I didn't bring it here. But anyway, I use MAC Painterly, and basically the contrast between the two, the bright and the dark, just makes it pop. So this has been a favorite brush of mine. And then the flat kabuki I've been loving from Sigma for foundation. And the Real Techniques multitask blush I've been loving for my blush. It's just so beautiful. And the Anastasia, this one, the reason I really like it is because this side right here, I use this to brighten my eye because it's not too white, but it's bright enough just to kind of like just make me look a little bit more awake. This is in the color Lace, I think. I can't see it, but I'm pretty sure it's the Lace one is the one I liked. So, and if I'm in a hurry, I will use the other end just to kind of brighten on the inside, but I've been trying to play with more of my palette, so I try to avoid that. But if you are in a hurry, it's awesome because you have both. And you can also use this to the one end, actually both ends, to highlight underneath here. The only reason I don't is because it is a little bit of a thicker, I do have to pick up a sharpener. I had one somewhere and I can't find it, so I'm trying to avoid buying another one. But anyway, that's, you can use for both, which is something I really like. And then eyeshadow, or eye shading, E55. I've been really liking this for the eyeshadows that I've been using. I dab it on and I just kind of press it because it gives a little bit stronger of a color. Like today, actually, I used it, I'm using the new NARS palette, Narcissus palette, and to concentrate, because The lighter colors, I don't want to say they're hard to use, but they're just, for myself, they were a little bit, because I'm a little bit darker, I had to like press in them a bit, but with this brush, it was super easy and the color came on. Like this is a soft pink, I don't know if you can see it, and then purple shaded around. And this color, this one just has been amazing for it. So another one I really like is the Too Faced 3-way lash lining tool. So this has these weird looking bristles, like, let me see, like this, which is really cool because you can use it to get right in between your again, I can't talk, in between your eyelashes. And I've been loving it for that as well. If you want underneath to make your eyelashes underneath look a little bit more intense, you can use it and just kind of dot in between, and it just makes them look a little bit more popped, kind of popped out. And this has just been phenomenal. This is the Too Faced 3-way lining tool, and again, love it. And I have a couple old school things I want to show you, and because I've been using them, I know they're not available anymore, but I love them, so I have to show you. I've been loving Whisper of Guilt. Look at how metallic-y that looks. I've been loving this highlighter. It's just amazing. I put a tiny bit on the bridge of my nose, down, and highlight here, inner corner, sometimes up here, not very often, but sometimes I'll use it for that, and it just, the highlight it gives is phenomenal. I love this. It's beautiful. And then MAC Mineralized Skin Finish. So I do have the Chanel one, and I do have the Chanel Le Beige powders, and then I also have a few other powders, but I've been really liking this. This is in Dark Deep, and this is just what I use sometimes to set my makeup with, and I love it just for color wise on my face. I had the one lighter, and it actually, I had to put quite a bit on to kind of, because it just left a little bit of a line here of being a little bit lighter. So I went one darker, which you'd think would be a bronzer, but it actually blends really, I'm actually using it today. It blends really nice. Like if you can see in here, it's, yeah, that's this. I love it. What was another thing I was going to say about, oh, another thing I really liked about it is sometimes those powders, I find they look blotchy if I put some of them on, and this one doesn't give me that look. It just gives like a light, fresh powdered look, but not powdered. Like it's still, because it's 40% water, maybe that's why, but it looks really good. I like that. I like it a lot. This is an old one, but I love it. It's called Tiffy, and it is from one of the MAC Hello Kitty collections from a long time ago, but I love baby pink, and this is just, oh my god, it's my favorite blush. This is probably my favorite blush of all time, like of all time. I used to just like put this on like crazy and then put a tiny bit on the nose because for some reason I thought that was cute because I was a rabbit one year for Christmas. Weird, right? But anyway, I did that. And I actually, like for a year, I would make the end of my nose pink because I thought it was cute. Until my friend told me that it wasn't really cute, that I look like a rabbit. But anyway, and rabbits' noses aren't even necessarily pink, are they? I don't know. I thought no, I was thinking cats. Those are cats that are black. I guess it depends on the rabbit. This rabbit was pink nose. And anyway, love this. Favorite blush. NARS one, you can get the NARS one that's kind of similar to this in, I think it's not Desire. I forget the name. It was in one of my other favorites again, but anyway, this is just one of my favorites. Tiffy. MAC, please come up with this again. I love it. And lastly, the last thing I want to show you guys is my Elie Saab perfume. So this I got last year, but it's been just amazing for fall. I love it. You just need like 1 or 2 squirts, sprays sounds better than squirts, and 1 or 2 sprays of this, and I love it. I'm also going to pick up that Mary-Kate and Ashley one. I got a few samples and I was kind of contemplating, but they both smell really good, so I find it kind of hard to decide. But the Elie Saab is one of my favorites. If you guys are interested, I was going to do a 2013 favorites. I don't know if it's too late though, so if I should just continue with monthly favorites. But yeah, that was something I was considering. If not, the next video, if you guys aren't interested in that, the other video that I'm going to put up is another high-end haul with more like Chanel, Dior, Giorgio Armani, which I'm so excited we have in Edmonton. I did not know we could get it in Edmonton, but we have it at this place, Hold Rent Through, and I've always been to the one side where it sells Bobbi Brown and YSL and all this other stuff, so I've never even just walked to the other end, and oh, I'm so grateful because I finally know what you guys mean about the number 2 master corrector, which is yay. Oh, that's another thing that's not in here. Actually, I was going to tell you one thing I didn't put in here, but is the Eve Pearl Salmon Concealer. Still amazing, but I don't have it here. It's in my drawer madness. I'm reorganizing, so it's kind of messy in there. But any suggestions on other videos, let me know. Otherwise, I hope you guys are having a great day. I'm sorry, I keep looking down because I'm like, did I forget anything? I got loads of stuff all around me here. Have a great day, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye!